Evening, sports fans, and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Khalil Campbell, and we're coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court inside South Medford High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening, and welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week presented by Siskiyou Cellular. Today, two teams being featured tonight on the court. The Ashland Grizzlies are in town to take on the South Medford Panthers volleyball team. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button to help us stay in the game. We're going to step away for a quick break to hear from one of our amazing local sponsors, but when we come back, we'll take a look at both rosters and get you ready for the start of this match between the Ashland Grizzlies and the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Panthers Volleyball pregame show on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Now time to step into the Bill's Glass Coaches Corner, present to you by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. Let's take a look at both rosters on slate for tonight. First, the visiting Ashland Grizzlies coming into tonight with a record of 0-1. Head coach John Weston and Laura Morse, and assistant coach Emma Ryan. And now here's the roster as follows. Junior number 1, Charlotte Angermeyer. Senior number 2, Chase Hammock. Junior number 3, Taylor Hay. Junior number 4, Shelby Brown. Sophomore number 5, Cameron Christian. Senior number 6, Quinn Christian. Junior number 7, Amelia Evans. Junior number 8, Kayla Miller. Sophomore number 9, Ellie Lewis. Sophomore number 10, Miley Cooper. Junior number 11, Harper Wells. Senior number 12, India Hernandez. Freshman number 13, Lainey Carter. And freshman number 14, Stella Crane rounds out the roster for the Ashland Grizzlies. And now for the home team, the South Medford Panthers volleyball team, coming into tonight with a record of 2-1. Head coach Robin Akpan, assistant coach Alan Young, and here is the roster. Junior number 1, Alexis DeSchweinitz. Senior number 2, Alondra Picasso. Senior number 3, Amanda Drain. Junior number 4, Carly Groom. Senior number 5, Aubrey Millar. Junior number 6, Emily Flegel. Senior number 7, Jessica Houston. Sophomore number 8, Katie Clevenger. Sophomore number 9, Naomi Johnson. Sophomore number 10, Bailey Davis. Junior number 11, McKenna Johnson. Sophomore number 12, Tess Wente. Senior number 13, Evelyn Laupola. Junior number 14, Bryn Allen. Senior number 15, Kaya Jackson. And rounding out the roster for the South Medford Panthers, senior number 16, Danielle Pace. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. We're going to step away for one more quick break. In fact, we have a very special interview with Medford School District Superintendent Dr. Brett Champion on opening elementary schools safely. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss it. And when we come back from that, we'll bring you live action down on Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching South Medford Panthers Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Brett Champion, Superintendent in the Medford School District. At our elementary schools, we are excited and ready to open our doors. In this video, we'll share key information about how our elementary schools are preparing for students and what families and students can do to ensure safety as we get back to in-person learning. While some practices have changed, one thing remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality education to our students while prioritizing the wellness of our students, staff, and community. It starts with screening at home. Please do not send your student to school if they have any of the following symptoms. As students arrive, by bus, by car, by foot, or by bike, they'll follow new protocols and safety guidelines. Students will wear masks on the bus and follow new safety practices. Families can register to ride the bus and learn more about transportation on our website. Student drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed. Please plan to arrive at school as close to your scheduled drop-off time as possible. As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door. A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness. We love parents and volunteers. Unfortunately, visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office. And remember, everyone on campus must wear a mask, even families during pickup and drop-off. Some school start times have been adjusted to accommodate transportation requirements. Check with your school to find out if your school has adjusted its start and dismissal times. Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged. When necessary, any instruction item that must be shared will be cleaned before and after use. Students will be grouped into cohorts, a stable group of students, and they will stay with those students throughout the day. We have increased the frequency of disinfecting high-contact surfaces throughout the day, and all spaces are disinfected daily. Additionally, our facilities team has worked to increase HVAC run times, maximize fresh air intakes, and has upgraded all units with MERV 13 filters. Thanks to the updates, our systems are bringing in more fresh air and running for longer time periods to maximize each space's air quality. Meals certainly continue at our schools. Students can receive breakfast and lunch every day or bring their food to school. Each school has a plan for eating. In some schools, students will eat on a rotating schedule in the cafeteria. In other schools, students will eat in the classroom. Students are encouraged to bring their own water bottles. Water fountains in common areas will be disinfected multiple times throughout the day. Students will continue to enjoy recess and outdoor playtime throughout the day. Students will stay in their cohort groups and monitors will ensure only one group at a time on each structure. One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day. We encourage families to practice wearing masks at home so students become used to the practice. Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, and using hand sanitizer, which will be located throughout the buildings. In the Medford School District, we have a shared vision that all are learning and learning is for all. And we are so excited and ready to open our school doors and bring that shared vision to life in person.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Gonna step away for the player introductions.
Number 8, Kayla Miller. Number 11, Harper Wells. Number 12, India Hernandez. And number 14, Stella Crane. The Grizzlies are coached by John Weston and assisted by Laura Morse and Emma Ryan. And now, let's meet the starters for your South Medford Panthers. Number 2, Alondra Picasso. Number 5, Aubrey Millar. Number 6, Emily Flegel. Number 7, Jessica Houston. Number 10, Bailey Davis. And number 13, Evelyn Laupola. The Panthers are coached by Robin Ekpan and assisted by Alan Young. The officials come to us tonight from the Rogue Valley Volleyball Officials Association. The Director of Volleyball Operations at South is B.G. Gould. And now, the wait is over. It is time for Panther Volleyball.
You heard the PA announcer. It's time for Panther Volleyball here on TableRockSports.net. There you see the Ashland Grizzlies in their road whites and the South Medford Panthers in their home dark uniforms. You're watching this game live for free in HD because of our amazing local sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore. Head to Lithia Superstore Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, or visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Couple of Rogue Valley rivals in a non-league game sets to get underway here on Dennis Murphy Court. Jonathan Kerman here with you. The man behind the lens is Khalil Campbell, and we're bringing you all of the action live here on Table Rock Sports. The Medford School District and food service provider Sodexo are partnering to provide free student meals. At school, at home, even preschoolers are eligible. Visit medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. Again, visit medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. Enough Morse code, it's time to play some volleyball. The South Medford Panthers versus the Ashland Grizzlies starts right now. Harper Wells sends it away for Ashland. Evelyn Laupola's first strike, too strong past the back line, and the first point of the game awarded to the Ashland Grizzlies. Wells again. First touch by Drain. And Alondra Picasso using the finesse that kind. Now each team now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it'll be Picasso to send it away. First touch by India Hernandez for Ashland, sent over by Kayla Miller. And now here's South in the response. Laupola puts it home. There you see Evelyn Laupola there on the front lines for South Medford. Alondra Picasso to serve. And too strong past the back line. We're all even up at 2. Cameron Christian will put it in play for the Grizz. Set by Bailey Davis, and there's Laupola once again for the kill. And Laupola will go in behind the line to serve. Checking in, Jessica Houston for South Medford. Laupola. And Ashland unable to respond. 4-2 the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Laupola once again. There on the strike. Oh, but a terrific dig by the back line of South Medford. That was Evelyn Laupola. The front line of South being real stingy. And that shot too far past the back line. A heck of a play and a heck of a point earned by the South Medford Panthers. They're on the front line. Jessica Houston and Emily Flegel were the two putting up a stone wall. There's Flegel and Houston once again, and they win the point for the Panthers. Aubrey Millar also in there as well. Laupola once again. The soft bop over, and that's going to sure looked like a South Medford Panther touched it, but we'll see what the officials say. And point is going to be awarded to the Panthers. That's some home cooking right there. And, well, hold everything. Now the official's going to go over and have a conversation with the man upstairs. And after some deliberation, I think perhaps the unbiased eye would agree with that call. 6-3 the score. Ashland Grizzlies with possession. Taylor High sends it over. And Jessica Houston sends it down for the Panthers. Kaya Jackson checks in. Danielle Pace. I believe that is Danielle Pace back to serve. And yes, it is. And then on the front line, Kaya Jackson and Jessica Houston doing work once more. Jackson. And another point for South Medford. 9-3 now the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Danielle Pace to send it away once again. The Grizzlies let it go, and it lands in play. Points to South Medford. Timeout called by the Grizzlies. We're going to take one as well here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
wear my mask at all times.
And properly. I will
maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
Had to cut that message from our sponsors short because we've got volleyball action to bring you here on TableRockSports.net. The South Medford Panthers leading the visiting Ashland Grizzlies by a score of 10-3. And a strong strike and a kill for Kayla Miller and the Ashland Grizzlies. Back to serve, Charlotte Engermeyer for the Grizzlies. A low sinking line drive catches the Panthers off guard. And a couple of points strung together by the Grizzlies. Engermeyer once again. A nice dig out by Cameron Christian. Sent over in play. And a heck of a strike once again by Kayla Miller for the Ashland Grizzlies. Point and possession back to South Medford. Nice dig on the back line by Quinn Christian. Sent over. A nice dig on the other end for South Medford by Emily Flegel. Christian sends it up. Her sister, Cameron Christian, sends it over. Another fantastic dig by Flegel. Picasso sends it over. Sent up by Cam Christian. Sent over by Kayla Miller in play. A fantastic kill. Fantastic point one by the Ashland Grizz. 11-7, South on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ooh, and saved at the last moment by Flegel. Not sure her teammates were expecting that. Point to Ashland. It's Kayla Miller back to serve. Oh, a fantastic dig by Kaya Jackson, and South comes away with the point. Turning disaster into success. A 4-point lead once again for the Panthers. Drain sends it over. Cam Christian right into the heart of the Panthers defense. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. Quinn Christian back to serve. Carly Groom checks in for South Medford. Christian sends it away. Laupola there in the heart. What a fantastic dig by Engermeyer, but effort in vain as South Medford wins the point. Bailey Davis and Aubrey Millar check in for South Medford, replacing Kaya Jackson and Danielle Pace. And another point for South Medford. Cam Christian won't get the opportunity. A double touch called against Ashland. 15-9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South on top. Davis once again the serve. Soft spot by Cam Christian. South is there. Oh, what a fantastic dig on the back line by Quinn Christian. South scrambling. Laupola gets it over. Opportunity for Ashland. There on the strike was Harper Wells, but South controls it. Millar, the soft touch. Shot up by Cam Christian. Sent over by Kayla Miller. Drain sends it back. Millar sends it up, and no one there. Fantastic rally. Point one by Ashland. Score now 15-10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Millar, a strong strike, but Ashland is there. India Hernandez sends it over, too far. Point to Ashland. Another point for the Panthers, 17-10 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And an ace for Alondra Picasso right through the back line of Ashland. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well. 18-10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. Alondra Picasso with the serve for South. Ashland's Cam Christian had it returned to sender by Evelyn Laupola on the front lines for South Medford. 19-10, the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That time, served by Picasso too far past the back line. Cam Christian, the sophomore Christian, will send it away. Their senior Quinn Christian, also an integral part of this Grizzlies squad, and a point won by the Ashland Grizzlies. Flegel sends it over and gets the kill for South Medford. Evelyn Laupola is back for South. Another point for South Medford. 21-12 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Laupola sends it away. An opportunity for South. A strong strike, but sent up into the air by Quinn Christian. And Ashland will respond. Taylor Hayes sends it back. Quick strike, a fantastic dig on the back line by Quinn Christian. Now here's South's opportunity. Flegel met the net, saves it. When Laupola sends it over. Now Ashland will get it across. South again, Flegel, the strike. Sent up, and Ashland keeps it alive. The soft touch. And what a point we have going here. It dies in the center of the Panthers' defense. A well-earned point for the Ashland Grizzlies. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Point right back to South Medford. A couple of substitutions coming in for South. Kaya Jackson and Danielle Pace in for South Medford. Pace the serve. Met at the net. And this time the Grizzlies get the best of the South Medford front line. Charlotte Angermeyer will serve it away for the Ashland Grizz. First touched by Drain. Oh, a difficult set over by Kaya Jackson, but she gets it. Sent up by Picasso. Set by Pace. Here's Jackson. The strike. Too strong. Point to Ashland. 22-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard here in set number 1. Angermeyer once again. Soft touch, a fantastic dig by Kayla Miller, and then Miller gets it over. Just like she drew it up. Rides the net and then dies on the south side. 22-16 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Angermeyer once again. And South emerging points here. Jackson sends it across. Set up by Christian to her sister Cam Christian. Flegel, too far past the back line. Alexis DeSchweinitz checks in. And it lands right on the front line. What a fantastic run by the Grizzlies here. And there, South able to win a point. 23-19 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Cameron Christian unable to get it over. And now set point for South Medford. And that'll do it. Set number 1 goes to South Medford. We'll be back with set number 2 here on TableRockSports.net. You will not want to go anywhere. You're watching Panther Volleyball. We'll be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com. You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Kaya! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed. From the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back, Sweet Carolines. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard after set number 1. The South Medford Panthers taking that first set over the visiting Ashland Grizzlies 25-19. You're watching this game live in HD for free because of our wonderful sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Auto Superstore. Head to Lithia Superstore Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, or visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And if you appreciate the coverage that we are providing here on TableRockSports.net, do us a solid and give us a subscribe on our YouTube page. Just search Table Rock Sports on YouTube. Find our channel. You'll know it when you see it, and then hit that big red subscribe button. It would really help us out. First point of set number 2 goes to the South Medford Panthers. Evelyn Laupola there on the quick strike, the front lines. Bailey Davis the serve. Line in for the quick touch was Cam Christian. South responds, and there's Aubrey Millar with the kill. Here is Davis. And it dies on the line. Kayla Miller with the kill for the Ashland Grizz. Ellie Lewis checks in. Harper Wells will send it away for Ashland. Davis the set. Millar the strike and the kill. Millar the serve. Drain sends it over for South. And a point to the South Medford Panthers. Cam Christian had a return to sender, and too fast. South Medford strikes once again. 5-1 here in set number 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with the lead and possession. Still Aubrey Millar on the serve. Cam Christian sends it over, and this time gets the best of the Panthers. Cam Christian sends it away. Strong strike by Flegel, a nice dig, and then sent over. That was Cam Christian all the way for Ashland. Flegel again, and this time finds Pater.
Jessica Houston back in for the Panthers. Evie Lapola serving.
Evelyn Laupola sends it away. And right on the line, an ace for Laupola. Laupola again. Hits the net and falls home. Timeout called by Ashland. We'll take one as well here on TableRockSports.net.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. 8-2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South serving out of the timeout. Flegel had it returned to sender. Nice block that time by Kayla Miller. And the point awarded to her Grizzlies. Miley Cooper will send it away for Ashland. Flegel the soft touch. Ashland the response, and a perfectly placed strike by Miller. McKenna Johnson checks in to replace Aubrey Millar for South Medford. Flegel, not that time. Alondra Picasso gets it over. Kayla Miller once again for Ashland. And point that time for South Medford. A strong strike, Emily Flegel. 10-6 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Alexis DeSchweinitz is back to serve for South. And another point for South Medford. DeSchweinitz will send it away for South. Sent over by Kayla Miller. Amanda Drain the first to touch it for South. A strong strike and a kill by Jessica Houston. Here's DeSchweinitz. Sent over by Stella Crane. A nice dig by Amanda Drain, and then Emily Flegel finishes it off. Another point to South Medford. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. Ashland wins that point. Charlotte Engermeyer will check in to serve. What a fantastic dig on the back line. Terrific effort by Quinn Christian, but point awarded to South.
Carly Groom and Aubrey Millar back in for the Panthers.
South Medford making a couple of substitutions.
Groom back to serve.
And another point to South. Miller sends it over. Oh, what a fantastic dig by DeSchweinitz. And the play continues. Cam Christian gets it over and beats the back line of South. 15-8 South leading on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Kayla Miller for Ashland is back to serve. Couple of nice digs, but points to Ashland. And that point back to South.
Evelyn Lapola back in for the Panthers. Amanda Drain to serve.
Another point for South. Drain sends it over. Cam Christian on the response. Aubrey Millar. There was Stella Crane meeting Evelyn Alpola at the top. And it lands on the Ashland side. Point to South Medford. DeSchweinitz sends it up. Groom sends it over. Here's Stella Crane, met at the top by Laupola once again. Play continues. Drain puts it in the air. Sent over by Millar. Checking it is Christian. Cam and Quinn teaming up there. And point awarded to Ashland. Taylor Haye sends it away. That front line, Evelyn Laupola and Kaya Jackson returned to sender. Point and possession back to South. 19-10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sent up by Davis, sent over by Picasso. Nice dig out by Kayla Miller. Cam Christian. Oh, and a terrific dig by Carly Groom of South. But the point awarded to Ashland.
Lainey Carter in for the Grizzlies. Harper Wells serving.
South Medford gets into the 20s. Emily Flegel will check in for Carly Groom. And Aubrey Millar will send it away. Another point to South Medford. This game would not be possible as we have a timeout here on the court. No better time than to talk to you about our amazing local sponsors. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. Bringing you this game live here on TableRockSports.net. So happy to once again be having high school athletics back into our lives and being able to bring them to you live in HD, absolutely free. If you like what we're doing, if you want to show some amazing support like my wonderful girlfriend Bella, you can be just like her. Head over to our YouTube page, search Table Rock Sports, and click on that big red subscribe button. Show us your support. Would really, really appreciate it. Certainly means the world to me. Coming back from the break, 21-11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Aubrey Millar sends it away for South. The Grizzlies get it back. Cam Christian, a strong strike, handled by the Panthers. Flegel just a soft touch to get it over. Lainey Carter, oh, and what a terrific dig. The whistle has not blown, and play continues. And the Grizzlies are celebrating, and the point ends up winning, ends up going to the Panthers. And now the Grizzlies going to have a conversation with the head official. And we have a pause in the action. For almost 50 years, Bills Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bills Glass supports our schools and communities. And while you're waiting for Bills Glass to finish their installation, don't worry, it won't take long. You won't need long. You can just pop in and pop right out to My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. They've got morning motivation. They've got crunch in your lunch and fuel for your road trip. It all begins at My Circle K. A wacky point that just unfolded between these Panthers and Grizzlies. A couple of Panthers dove on the floor. Ball was really close to touching hardwood. The Grizzlies celebrated like the point had been won, but no whistle had been blown. Play continued, and the Panthers came away with it. Point is indeed awarded to South. So the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is accurate. Aubrey Millar sends it away. And wins another point for the Panthers. Flegel, the kill for the Panthers, who now have set point. Millar gets it across. Flegel gets it over, another kill, and that will do it for set number 2. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South with a 2-0 set lead over the Ashland Grizzlies. Can Ashland make a comeback? We're going to find out right after this quick commercial break. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net.
We have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching Panthers Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. You see the scores on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a commanding 2-0 lead over the visiting Rogue Valley rival, Ashland Grizzlies. The Medford Food Service District, let's try that again. The Medford School District and food service provider, Sodexo, are partnering to provide free student meals this year. At school, at home, and even preschoolers are eligible. Visit medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. Again, visit medford.k-12.or.us/meals to learn more. So happy to have you here on TableRockSports.net as we continue to bring you coverage of high school athletics here in the Rogue Valley and around the Oregon area. Checking the John L. Scott scoreboard on some other games happening right now. You've got Brookings Harbor and St. Mary's. That game is live. Douglas and Cascade Christian are also up and running. You can watch all of the live action all in one place. Just go to TableRockSports.net. You can check out the Lithia Superstore Game Center. You can watch all of the action happening live or on demand, all in one place. And then if you want to view full screen on the action, make it go big screen, you just hover your mouse over the game you want to watch, click that little 4 square box icon in the bottom right-hand corner, and you are off and running. Back to this one. Harper Wells sends it over. And a point for the Ashland Grizzlies to start set number 3. A strong strike, but met by Taylor Haye. Also in there was Laney Carter for Ashland. Amanda Drain the first to touch for South. Evelyn Laupola the kill for the Panthers. Point to Ashland. And Ashland coming out rolling here in set number 3. And another point to Ashland. They have opened up now their largest lead of the game. Millar, the soft touch, and it hits home.
Jessica Houston back in for the Panthers. Evelyn Lapola serving.
Evelyn Lapola will send it away. And a point to South. Kayla Miller gets it over for Ashland. Alondra Picasso there on the strike and the kill for South. Laupola. And a nice dig by Ashland's Quinn Christian, but a point awarded to South, and we're all tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Laupola sends it away once again. Quinn Christian, the dig. Taylor High sends it over. Laupola, the dig for South. Millar wins it for the Panthers. Ashland with the response.
Miley Cooper and Stella Crane back in for Ashland. Miley Cooper serving for the Grizzlies.
Miley Cooper the serve. Alondra Picasso wins it for the Panthers.
DeSchweinitz and Jackson back in for the Panthers.
Alexis DeSchweinitz will send it away. And wins it for South. Millar, and a nice dig by Cam Christian. And the kill for Lainey Carter of Ashland.
Angermeyer back in for the Grizzlies. Angermeyer back to serve.
And an ace for the Grizzlies. We're all tied at 8. Oh, and beautiful finesse by Kaya Jackson that time. She kind of waited until the very last moment and then just touched it over. Aubrey Millar is back to serve. Cam Christian sends it over. Flegel. Dug out by Ashland. Sent over by Kayla Miller, but there on the front line, Kaya Jackson and Jessica for South. Nice point won that time by Ashland.
Kayla Miller back to serve for Ashland.
Kayla Miller will send it away. And a double touch called against South. All tied at 10. Miller will send it away once again. Sent up by DeSchweinitz. The soft tap by Jessica Houston wins it for the Panthers.
Backing for the Panthers. Houston back to serve.
Cam Christian, the soft touch. What a nice dig by Jessica Houston, but the point awarded to Ashland.
McKenna Johnson back in for the Panthers. Quinn Christian and Taylor Haye in for Ashland. Christian back to serve.
Quinn Christian will send it away for the Grizz. South finished with their substitutions. All tied at 11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Kaya Jackson, the soft touch. Ooh, return back. South keeps it alive. What a fantastic dig by Engelmeyer on the back line for Ashland. There's Flegel. Grizzlies diving everywhere, and the point continues. Oh, bodies on the floor. DeSchweinitz dives for South. Play continues. Jackson. Sent over by Haye. Laupola. Oh, what a dig. Kayla Miller. There on the strike was Cam Christian. Haye. Saved once again. What a rally. And finally, it's won by Flegel and the Panthers. Strong strike by Ashland that time. We're all tied once again at 12.
Danielle Pace in for the Panthers. Lainey Carter now in for the Grizzlies.
Harper Wells is back for the Grizz.
And Harper Wells back to serve.
Flegel, the first to touch it, Alondra Picasso, and she loves that finesse shot. Works to perfection that time.
Carly Groom in for the Panthers.
Pause in the action. Chance for me to tell you about our amazing sponsors, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Just a quick break. Play has resumed. Millar sends it in. Nice dig by the back line of Ashland. Sent over by Lainey Carter. On the back line, there's McKenna Johnson. Sent over by Carly Groom. Flying in, Cam Christian for the kill. Point to Ashland.
Cameron Christian back to serve for the Grizzlies. Point for the Panthers. Houston back in for the Panthers. Laupola to serve.
Evelyn Laupola will send it away. Dug out by Kayla Miller. Sent over by Quinn Christian. Now here's South. Jessica Houston. To make things difficult. Ashland. Whoa, really close. The Panthers nearly got burned that time, but wisely let it go out of bounds on the near sideline. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this on Table Rock Sports.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back. You're watching Panther Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. There you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ashland with a 2-0 lead and with a 2-point lead here in set number 3. Thank you all for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. Alondra Picasso flying in for the finesse. Ashland's there, and a vicious strike and a kill for Kayla Miller. Miley Cooper to serve for the Grizzlies. Millar gets it over and gets it down. DeSchweinitz and Kaya Jackson will check in. And it'll be DeSchweinitz back to serve. And an ace for DeSchweinitz. And Ashland somehow able to get it over. Quick touch by Crane, but South is there, and Kaya Jackson with the kill. Perfectly placed strike by Stella Crane. Charlotte Engermeyer will check in to serve it away. Kaya Jackson sends it over. There's Kayla Miller for Ashland. A little readjustment by Aubrey Millar, and then a fantastic dig by Laupola. Dug up by Groom. The ball hangs on the net. Groom is there. Jackson too far past the far sideline. What an exciting rally that was. Real tight third set here. South with just a 2-point lead. Engermeyer the serve. And it lands on the line. And now our VAR officials having a conversation. No, the point gets reversed and goes to the South Medford Panthers. Aubrey Millar back to serve with a 3-point lead. Ashland wins the point right back. Kaya Jackson. That's it strong. Oh, Laupola just barely able to get a hand on it to save it. Point continues. Cam Christian. Had it blocked by the front line. Flegel, the kill. Diving, but to no avail. Timeout called by the Grizzlies. We'll take one as well here on TableRockSports.net. Don't go anywhere.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed. From the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We come back to play having just resumed. And South now with a 4-point advantage. 21-17, the official score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and South's front line wins it once again. Sent over by Cam Christian. Kaya Jackson. Location shot. Good front line play. And Laupola, oh, what a fantastic dig by Kayla Miller, but to no avail. Point to South Medford. You're watching Panther Volleyball here on TableRockSports.net, coming down to the wire here in set number 3. Cam Christian too far past the back line, and now it is match point for South Medford. Jessica Houston to serve. And that will do it. In 3 sets, the South Medford Panthers defeat the Ashland Grizzlies here on TableRockSports.net. What an exciting game. What fantastic effort displayed by both teams. So sad it had to end so soon. But that is it for us here on Table Rock Sports. For Khalil Campbell, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from Dennis Murphy Court. You've been watching Panther Volleyball here on TableRockSports.net. We'll catch you next time.